Fuck it, I've had like 5 minutes of break. Round two. Fight!
I had a lot of anger in me last year. It was a rough time in Beastland, and the time away from the Schmoedown has given me an opportunity to reflect and relax and come to terms with the beast within. So you're going to see a new kind of beast here in the Schmoedown this season.
I'm hungry this year. I want to start setting up competitors, people that I have to go head-to-head with, people that are going to push me and challenge me. I think this is a really good place to start. I'm going to make my mark this season, and I'm going to leave a wake of bodies in my trail.
I love you, Ricky, but no.
Welcome back to the main event of today's card. I'm Ken Napsuck, that's Mark Riley. We're giving Christian and Mark a little bit of a break so they can go back, have some crafty. Sometimes I'm honored to be around you, but because of that jacket, it's so cool. I'm glad to see you.
Well, I'm glad to see you too, Mr. Knapsack. It's good to have you here. This version.
What do
of
you
Ken
think about
Knapsack.
that first match? Josh McCouga, Nick Scarpino.
Good match. It was a good match. Good to see the Wildmen back in the ring. Good to see Nick Scarpino back in the ring. And
Right.
McCouga looked pretty good there for
He did.
for coming back in. You know, I know he's a part of the Wildberries who have yet to win, but there it is. But McCouga was back. They have the fans, and McCouga pulls out the victory.
And of course, you would have seen that match, McCouga, Scarpino, a week early. Special on Patreon. If you're a Patreon supporter, you can go to patreon.com/Schmoedown to support and get wonderful rewards like that, Mark Riley. But speaking of rewards, Mark Riley, we have a reward here. Main event time. Drew McWeeney, the Godfather, versus William the Beast Bibbiani.
Two titans of the Schmoedown. Bibbiani has had some missteps. He was anointed the next champion, but he's faltered a little bit, and Drew McWeeney is a force to be reckoned with. So this should be two interesting people taking on the Schmoedown.
Right, and, growl, William Bibbiani, I know what you're saying. When you get anointed early, that brings its own pressure, but I still think he is one of the reasons people tune in. He is such a force, such a personality, and both these guys have some comments right now.
Hey everybody, growl, missed you. You in the back, you there, nice shirt. I had a lot of anger in me last year. It was a rough time in Beastland, and I think the time away from the Schmoedown has given me an opportunity to reflect and relax and come to terms with the beast within.
I got to admit, I kind of went away at the end of last season licking some wounds and thinking about how I had approached the season. And I think the difference was after that team tournament and after I competed with Sam and I really got a taste for how to play this game well, I realized that I had been kind of floating through the singles stuff and having fun and, racking points up and stuff, but I did not take it seriously. So I went away and I kind of thought about it. And I'm hungry this year.
We were considered the next big thing together. I think it's because we look exactly the same. But, last year kind of didn't quite go the way anyone expected. So I think we're both really, really glad to be facing off against each other now, where there's a little less pressure, where neither of the competitors are JTE. So this is a good environment. This is a relaxed environment. I'm going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay. I'm going to go out there. I'm going to face Drew. Ooh.
I think there's been some expectation for Bibbiani and I to go head to head, and I think part of that is because he looks like a clone of mine that someone stopped making halfway through, but I think also it's because he brings a lot of knowledge to the table, and that is clearly something where it then comes down to the game, and it then comes down to how quick you are with recalling things and pulling things up, and that's where I think I have him. I've been watching Bibbiani's matches, and I think he gets in his own head. And if he doesn't, I'll get in his head for him.
Oh, man. Jeez, I don't even know if I can do one of my patented giant intros. I think I just might just pop out this time. I think I'll just pop out. It's fine.
When I accept a match this year, that is the same thing as me putting a hit out on somebody. If they get in my way, they're going down. Because this season, I'm serious about this. I want a belt. I would love a team belt. Maybe I'll just take Sam's, and then he can share one with me as well. We'll see what happens.
All right, there you hear it. Game time. Game time. This is like unmovable object versus like the unmovable object. That's how it works.
That's how it
All
works.
right?
These guys know their stuff. This is going to be a barn burner. I can tell. I can't wait to see this thing get started.
All right, a little tail of tape action. The Godfather, Drew McWeeney, you know his strengths. It's basically everything.
Everything.
But classics, 80s, 90s. I mean, there's nothing this guy doesn't know. 70s.
Jeez.
But, the same could be said for the Beast, William Bibbiani. Classics, Oscars, directors. These are two well-rounded competitors. So, with that said, Mark, are you ready?
I'm ready to see these two in action. Let's get it started.
Then it's time for the movie trivia Schmoedown. Introducing first, with a record of 3 wins and 3 defeats and 1 knockout, representing the Growling Commandos, here is William the Beast Bibbiani. Bibs coming out.
We're waiting for Bibbs.
Waiting.
Not
hearing
here.
The music.
Yeah, the music's playing.
Is Adam Smith, Cody Hall? Nah, Cody just
he,
presses buttons randomly. I don't think he does. I don't. Can I get someone from? Did you eat across the street today too? I've done that. We'll just wait. Can I get like a commissioner? Okay. Can we? Copster, can you get a bag? Copster. My God! What in the hell? Wow. Okay. Well, it looks like Mark Riley has died. I'm going to need to notify his next of kin, but you know what? I'm here to announce, finally, I get the opportunity to do the, what is...
No,
No.
I already made the funeral arrangements for Mark Riley, and
Send his widow a corsage.
no, he's going to be all right. Fortunately, I don't know how. We've got great doctors here at the
But,
Schmoedown.
but are you here to tell me who's going to announce next to me, or...
Yeah, I do. You want me to announce who's
Yeah,
coming in?
please let me know. Is Emma coming?
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Ken's replacement,
Right.
the true commissioner and former champion, Christian Hall. That's me. That's me.
Can we
You know?
get...
What? That's
That's
me.
a funny joke, but I don't want to be in a confined space with you.
Would you like to leave?
No, I'd like... all right,
here we
let's
go.
just call this
Let's
back.
just do this. Okay,
Could you do
I'll
the
do
intro
follow.
then?
Well, you did the intro to Bibbiani, and
Yeah.
you got my friend killed, so I'm going to go ahead and do the next one. And his opponent, representing Above the Line, part of the 2017 Rookie Team of the Year. He is also the 2017 Team Ultimate Schmoedown winner with a record of 3 wins, 2 defeats. He is the Godfather, Drew McWeeney.
There he is.
There's Drew. There's Drew. He's This
on
is
the shirt.
This is a match. I mean, this is
Yeah.
a pay-per-view battle that we've got going on here. The two of these guys. People thought this would be a championship match at one point. We got them now. I feel treated.
Titans of film journalism and trivia. That's going to be a treat indeed. Well, take it away.
All right, I'm ready to go here. Round number 1 works like this. The competitors will have 8 questions, 1 point apiece, 15 seconds to answer the questions. When it is their turn, they will show their whiteboard to the camera, say it at the same time, and that's about it. So, Ken, you ready to go?
I'm ready.
Then, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. All
Can I
right.
just say, hang on, can I just say one thing? You didn't ask if we were ready.
Are you ready?
We didn't,
That's a good-
I didn't even get all of the rules.
He's always trying to game the system. He's trying. I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah,
Bibbs.
yeah, come on.
All right. All right. Well, how many times you played this game?
This would be the 18th.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Yeah.
So, and see, Drew's smiling because he's a nice person. All right, here we go. All right. So, do you really need more of the rule breakdown?
No, I'm good, thank you.
All right. So, you ready to go, my lovely?
Yes.
You are.
I am now.
Drew, are you ready to
Oh
go?
my God.
Good to go.
All right. Then how about this? Then let's get ready to Schmoedown.
That's
All right. Number 1. This is the category of animated. Prince Philip is the prince from what Disney animated classic?
in some cultures, I'm considered royalty.
Okay.
That doesn't impress you?
No, not really.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
I ignored you for that first part of it. I'm sorry. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Drew.
Sleeping Beauty?
Sleeping
Sleeping
Bee.
Bee.
Sleeping
Can't-
Bee.
I can't give it to you.
Okay.
Sleeping Bee.
But I had Sleeping Beauty,
You did.
and I spelled it out.
Remember, don't forget about repeat the questions if you can't get your answers down in time. But Sleeping Bee, I can't give it to you.
AKA the stalling for time rule.
Okay, so again, remember, you can use the repeat if you can't get the answer down in the 15 seconds.
See what I
so-
mean about repeating the rules?
Okay.
Okay.
So, fantasy sci-fi. Fantasy sci-fi is your second question, Ken.
All right, guys. Name the actress that starred opposite Harrison Ford and Daniel Craig as Ella in Jon Favreau's 2011 sci-fi western Cowboys and Aliens. Yeah, I saw an alien once.
Well, nice person.
Yeah. We had a good time. We shared Del Taco.
Good. 5.
Can you repeat the question?
That's
Name
perfect.
the actress that starred opposite Harrison Ford and Daniel Craig as Ella in Jon Favreau's 2011 sci-fi western Cowboys and Aliens.
5, 3, 2, 1. Bibbs.
Olivia Wilde.
Correct. Drew.
I am not having a day. It's Famous
Oh,
Jansen.
Fancy Jansen. Okay, so Drew down here. 0-2 here.
She would have
Yeah.
been good in it, though.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
She just wasn't there.
No.
Dramas. Dramas is your next category. Who directed 2008's The Wrestler? So far, Bibbiani coming out strong here with a 2-point lead over The Godfather.
I thought that was a documentary for a long time.
What's that, The Wrestler?
Yeah.
On your life? 5,
Yeah.
4,
Very true.
3, 2, 1. Pens down, and Drew.
That would be Darren Aronofsky.
That's correct.
On the
He's on the
board.
board. And
Darren Aronofsky.
still perfect after 3.
On the
So
board.
3-1 here as we get to the next question.
Question 4, category is horror thriller, horror thriller. In what 90s horror film will you hear the quote, "Do you like scary movies?"
Bibbiani.
I didn't write it. It
You
was
know,
some kid
now-
intern in St. Louis.
Now, if you watch Bibbiani's interview, he's a liar because he said he wasn't gonna question anything. He was just gonna play the game, but
Right.
he's already yelling at everybody. 5, 4,
Murder gives me confidence. Christian.
3, 2, 1. Pens down, and Bibbs. I hope you get this one wrong.
Scream.
You got it right. Okay, and
That would be Scream.
that was
All right.
Scream. Okay,
4-2.
4-2. Bibbiani still perfect.
Perfect so far, yes.
Action adventure is your next category for question number 5. Who played Jane Porter Clayton in 2016's The Legend of Tarzan?
I once fell from a tree while screaming. That's close enough to what the movie's plot was about, right?
Yes.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drew.
That would be Margot Robbie.
That would be correct. Bibbs.
That would also be Margot Robbie.
Wow, okay, so look at Bibbiani.
Is it
here.
Robbie or Roby?
Robbie.
Robbie.
That's what the people say. Okay, here we go.
All right, guys, 6th question. The category is movie release dates. Movie release dates. All right.
Here's where it ends.
Spider-Man 3 was released in what year?
Bibbiani not having confidence.
No.
No.
Memory does not serve here.
No, not that
All
one.
right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bibbs.
2007?
That's
correct.
right. Yes!
And
Hold it out.
McWeeney.
I have 2007.
He has it.
That's
okay.
correct. All right.
6-4 though.
Bibbs
This is
still
the battle
perfect.
that we're looking for. All right, here's your next question, guys. Oscars. Which one of the following 1989 films was not nominated for Best Picture? Dead Poets Society, Field of Dreams, or Born on the 4th of July?
You want to go outside and have a catch?
I would love to. That would be nice.
All right, let's go.
See you later.
Nice trick.
Nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Bibbs.
Field of Dreams?
I said Bibbs, and that's
You said
correct.
Bibbs.
I did.
Okay.
That is incorrect. And true.
Then I also have it wrong.
It was Born on the 4th of July. Born on the 4th of July.
All right, guys. Final question. This is a Patreon question. The following question comes to you from Patreon supporter Jake Hammer.
Thank you, Jake.
So thank you, Jake, for supporting the show. The category is comedies. What comedy legend starred as Cardinal Glick in Kevin Smith's Dogma?
Drew's looking to pick up some ground here. 5, 4,
Opportunity.
3,
Oh, dear Lord. Rest
2,
in peace, good sir.
1. Drew.
That would be George.
George
That is
Carlin.
right.
correct. And Bibbs.
That would also be George Carlin.
Oh, so
right.
Bibbs gets it. Bibbs only missed one. Continuing that.
Nice round.
Thank you,
William
sir.
Bibbiani has proven that he is one of the best in
No,
the
I'm
first round. He has a second. It's the third round that we're going to find out if he comes to play, and he can hear
Screw
me.
you
so
too, Christian.
There we go.
Screw you too.
All right. Normally in sports, the players can't hear you, but
Yeah,
this is
we're
a different
a little farther up.
All right, here we go. Round number 2, the wheel will come out. The competitors will spin the wheel. They can choose to spin away from the first category if they don't like it, unless, of course, it lands on opponent's choice. But each one is worth 2 points. Unless they go to multiple choice, then it's worth 1 point. You can steal from your opponent in this round. Remember the repeats. Remember the JTE rules. You can steal, and you have 15 seconds. Bibbs, you are up right now. Would you like to go first?
I'm
or
gonna go
second?
first.
You're going to go first. Go for it.
Putting that pressure on your opponent. That's something I like going first.
Bibbiani is great at that. He has been notoriously amazing in both the first and second round. So can he
Does
deliver on the second?
the reverse spin? It's how he used to throw lawn jarts before they were made illegal,
I like
before
that.
guns.
Oh, look, and it worked again for him. It
Spinner's
worked for him.
choice.
He did it. What's he
Wow.
going to get here? What are you going for?
Cunt.
You're going for
Or-
horror, right?
or-
I'll ask the questions in the realm of horror.
Good, because he's harder on you than he is me.
This is the truth. Okay. Bibbs, you got 4 questions in the realm of horror.
Whip.
Question 1. A businesswoman is pursued by a psychopath after being locked in a parking garage on Christmas Eve in what 2007 film?
It's
Fuck
Pete
if I
2.
know.
That's 2 points
2
for
points.
Bibbs. Question number 2. 2001's The Others is set following the end of which
World War
war?
II.
World War I?
It's incorrect.
It's the Civil War.
It's incorrect.
Nope.
World War II.
Nope.
World War II.
All right.
So they still had a chance there. Question 3.
Couldn't do it.
Whose directorial debut was the original The Last House on the Left? 2 points.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nope.
In 1999 Stir of Echoes, Olivia Douglas hypnotizes her brother-in-law, Tom, played by whom?
It's Ileana Douglas, and she hypnotizes Kevin Bacon.
You son of a bitch. 2 points is correct. All right, so it is 13-5 as now Drew gets to go here. Spin the wheel, Drew, and let's see what Drew can get. He needs to catch up. Bibbiani, again, does what he does. He has a nice second round, has a great first round, gets himself an 8-point lead here.
Got his category. Only missed one. Good.
Yeah, you know Drew's looking for 80s here.
Spin. Spin is in. Spin is in there. Solid spin. I love that rotation. Round and round it goes, making me dizzy.
We got to trademark that
Hypnotized.
spin is in thing.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Where's it going? Oh, he might hit it. He might hit it. Oh, Westerns.
Westerns.
Probably not a thing that he's not too bad. I bet you he's
No, I
not that
wouldn't.
bad.
Look at that beard. That looks
Please
like a
God,
good
no
Western
one.
beard.
You're going to go
He's
for it.
He's going to stick
He's
with
going
it.
for it. All right. Westerns is where we go here with Drew McWeeney.
All right. Drew, 4 questions
Oh,
in this category.
Yeehaw.
Yippee-ki-yay. What classic American actor, most well known for his heroic roles, played the villain in Sergio Leone's Once Upon a Time in the West?
Henry Fonda.
That's correct for 2
Seriously?
points.
There you go.
Clint Eastwood plays a former lawman who hunts down the men who left him to die after accusing him of rustling a herd of cattle in what 1960s Western?
That would be Hang 'em High.
That's correct. 2 more points.
There you go.
All right. We have got third question here. Third question. John Wayne teams up with what Hollywood legend to steal a large shipment of gold in 1967's The War Wagon?
I'm going to go for multiple choice.
A. Dean Martin. B. Kirk Douglas. C. Jimmy Stewart. D. Paul Newman.
5, 4, 3,
I'm going to go for B.
2.
That's correct. Kirk Douglas. 1 point.
Wow.
Final question here in this round. What actor starred as the title character in the 1966 spaghetti western Django and also made a cameo appearance in Quentin Tarantino's Django Unchained?
The man, Franco Nero.
That is correct.
And
2
look
points.
at that. Drew McWeeney within 1. And this is what we were hoping to get. Round number 3. The competitors will pick 3 numbers from 1 to 20. They will have a 2-pointer, a 3-pointer, and a 5-pointer to close it out. All right, Bibbiani, you go first. Please pick 3 numbers from 1 to 20.
All right, we're going to crowdsource this. What number should I pick? 4. I heard a 4.
All right.
A 5.
4, 5,
7.
4,
5,
5,
and
7. He's
Drew.
got no one to blame but the
I'm going to
audience.
do 9,
Right.
3, and 12.
9, 3, and 12. All right, so Drew's going to try to take the lead here with the first question. Ken, go.
All right, your first question. You chose number 9. Your 2-point question will be in the category of classics. Classics, something you've shown a strength of in before. 2 points. Name the 1962 movie with the following characters: Prince Faisal, Sheriff Ali, and Auda Albi Tai.
It's Auda Abu Tai, and he is a river to his people in Lawrence of Arabia.
There you go, 2 points. So
Correcting
now-
me? That's. I take that correction.
You
I'm
should.
learning from a master.
That's right. Drew McWeeney goes up here, and now we get to the Beast, who has now picked number 4, and that's disaster films. Which year saw the release of the disaster film 2012?
2011.
2012.
The film 2012 came out in which year?
2012.
Oh, that is incorrect. 2009. 2009.
Bullshit.
It was a warning. It was a warning for mankind.
Do you have are you challenging that question?
No, I'm not challenging that question.
Okay,
It's
so-
just a stupid.
It's
a stupid thing.
It's a stupid
Stupid thing.
All right, so
You can see where I was coming from.
now we get to your number 5. Your number 5, 90s movies. 90s movies. Okay. In 1994's The Pagemaster, young Richard befriends 3 anthropomorphic books. Name one of the 3 that he befriends.
Romance.
The name of the
Adventure?
book, not the actors.
The type of book.
Adventure.
That's one. He's a horror, adventure, or fantasy. He got it for 3 points. Now we bounce back to
Voiced by the great Patrick Stewart.
Drew McWeeney.
All right,
sir.
Drew, for your 3-point question, you chose the number 3. Number 3, that corresponds to the category of Oscar movies. 3 points coming in. Stanley Kubrick has been nominated for Best Director 4 times. Name 2 of the movies he was
Eyes Wide
nominated
Shut.
for.
And Spartacus.
Here's my Oscar blind spot. I'm going to go for
5,
Clockwork Orange
3.
and
2.
2001.
That is correct. That is
Drew
correct.
taking the lead. So we come down to the 5-pointer for Bibbiani once again in the 3rd round.
Ooh,
If
what
he
was that?
hits it, it bounces back to Drew, who has a chance to win it. But if he misses it, Drew McWeeney will beat Bibbiani. Here we go. Bibbs, number 7. Number 7 is what you picked. 5-pointer here in the realm of biopics. Biopics. Which Oscar-winning actor played Russian revolutionary Leon Trotsky in Frida? 5.
Gonna go with
3.
Ben Kingsley.
And your winner, ladies and gentlemen, the Godfather, Drew McWeeney. The answer is Jeffrey Rush. Jeffrey Rush. So Drew does it. Bibbiani can't get past the third round curse again. He started out so strong in that first round, the second round, and that third round is just a hump for poor Bibbs there. But man, what a match. That was everything that I was hoping it would be.
You know, these are, like I said, two titans of two industries, movie trivia, film journalism, and they showed what they know there. Sometimes you just hit blind spots. Maybe Bibbs will get over, what'd you call it, the hump for Bibbs?
Yeah.
That sounds like a hashtag movement we can all get behind. And I really respect both of these guys, but Drew really laying it down today.
Yeah, all right. So now we're going to hear from Emma Fife, who is both with Drew McWeeney and William Bibbiani.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? Emma Fife here with the victorious Drew McWeeney. Drew, congratulations on your win today, man.
Thank you. I'm very excited.
Listen, William Bibbiani is a pretty tough competitor.
He made me sweat. A lot.
I mean,
Yep.
and going into round, you got off to a slow start in round one.
I did. I needed to wake up a little, and fear will do that.
Sure,
Yeah.
absolutely. Fear
That'll-
kicked into gear, and then
The adrenaline starts going, and then the brain goes, oh, yeah, you're actually in front of a camera.
That's
You
true.
might want to do this now.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
you totally crushed that Western category.
Well, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
I hate to interrupt. I just want to say, Drew,
Yes, sir.
good game.
Thank you.
And I got you a little something, if you
Oh,
don't mind.
okay.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, wait a minute. I know what this means.
Okay. I'd be careful about eating anything that Bibbiani gives you. We all saw what happened to Mark Riley there.
I'll just save this for when I'm
earlier.
playing with my grandkids later.
So, yeah. Anyway, so clearly a very well-earned victory today, if
Thank
I do
you.
say so myself. Now, what is your plan moving forward? You're somebody who has been a really strong competitor in the Schmoedown, and you and Bibbiani have both had some hiccups on the way to really exploiting your own greatness, and today you took a big step towards that. So what's next?
Well, I will say this. I think that the run that I had in Above the Line with Sam
Yes.
really kind of crystallized some things for me, which is it's more fun to win than to lose. And that's a weird thing that I just realized playing with him. So, yeah, I plan to win this season. So I'm going to be nice about it, and I'm going to come and I'm going to have fun with each competitor, but I will crush them one by one.
I see. So before you get a chance at taking a crack at Sam Levine, if
Sure.
he is in fact still the champion by the time you get through your next competitor, who are you planning on taking on next?
Well, I know March 15th they're doing the big live event, and
They are.
I will be watching because I am very curious. I have never gone up against Roca, and I think that would be a lot of fun. I think Roca is somebody that you kind of have to go up against if you're going to be in the league.
Absolutely.
It's sort of a rite of passage. And on the other hand, if JTE wins, that'll be good because it's time for me to beat him.
Well, I mean, speaking of, we haven't actually seen you in the Schmoedown since the Spectacular when you and Sam, your partner, tried to take down the Patriots. What's going on with Above the Line? Are you guys still after the Patriots?
Oh, we're just living off all the mad cash we made from that victory and that near victory.
Yes.
It wasn't even, it was just the endorsement deals, really.
Right,
and
right,
so
naturally.
yeah, we've just been in Vegas living it up.
Oh, good.
I figure at some point we'll get back to it. Maybe.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Great. Well, I mean, if you've just been living it up in Vegas, you probably just have lots of time to
Yeah.
watch movies on your hotel room
Yep.
TVs.
Team Sexy Ass Beard.
All right. Well, excellent. So either JTE or Roca then. Now, let me ask you this. We have a match coming up with Sam Levine going up against Rachel Cushing. What are your thoughts?
Well, look, Sam's my team partner.
course.
And it's ride or die. Like Sam and I, that is a real partnership. I'm never going to roll on that. But I will say this. Rachel Cushing is scary. And Rachel Cushing is a competitor no one should take lightly. She is absolutely to be feared in this league. So I think Sam is taking it very seriously.
Well, I assume Rachel is as well, and that will certainly be a compelling match to watch
Yes.
in any case. Well, congratulations
Thank
to
you.
you again, Drew. I always love to see you succeed. In
It's
the,
always nice to
Schmoedown
see you,
here.
Emma, and killing it this season.
Well, thank
killing
you.
it.
Thank
All right.
you very much. We'll be right back with the Beast, William Bibbiani. And we are back with William the Beast Bibbiani.
Hi.
Now, Bibbs, let me just say something right off the bat. You are one of the best, if not the best, round one competitor in the entire league.
Yeah.
and it just always seems like it's round 3 that you get tripped up. You get dealt a bad hand. I mean, this time you even polled the audience for your numbers.
Yeah.
Do you have any sort of theory as to why this may be?
Questions, comments, concerns?
No.
Okay. Well, I mean, it was a great match. It was a close match as to be expected. It, of course, came down to the final question. Nobody would have expected it to go any other way, and you had a leg up on Drew McWeeney in round 1, had a great round 2, and then it just, didn't quite go your way.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So, what's your plan moving forward? You gonna focus more on teams? You've got Whitney. You guys are a team, and you did okay when you debuted. I mean, you lost, but it was okay. You still are both know a lot about movies.
Teams.
Okay, maybe gonna make the crossover into a more specialized league, like to maybe take on Inner Geekdom or something.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's a real shame to see you like this, William Bibbiani, because I know you were trying to turn over a new leaf, focus less on being arrogant and more on showcasing your skills. And again, you never fail to disappoint every single time you compete here in the Schmoedown. You always put up a great fight. And unfortunately, the fighting doesn't seem to be quite enough. Well, do you have any other comments, future plans, more people you're gonna poison and murder? Well, all right then. My condolences, William Bibbiani. I am sure that we will see you here in the Schmoedown again, even if we're not actually really getting any verbal confirmation from you that is going to be the case. Now back to you, Christian and Ken.
Look, obviously you see McWeeney there. How about McWeeney throwing the challenge down to the winner of JTE or Roca? Whoever wins that match there on March 15th. That's going to be the live event, March 15th. The live event between the main event will be John Roca, Little Evil JTE winner. Apparently, the challenge is out there from Drew McWeeney. And on the undercard, someone that you saw earlier today on this match, Josh McCouga, he will be teaming up with his partner, Elliot Dewberry, the Wildberries against the Real Rejects. Look, you hear from Bibbs, and then he's obviously a little disappointed there, too. And Emma kind of threw it. Would we see more in teams? It looks like Bibbs might throw his focus towards teams. He might want to try to come back in singles. Maybe he goes out for Inner Geekdom. Bibbiani it's all it is with Bibbs right now, it's bad luck because you look how solid he is as a player. I mean, it's amazing.
Look, I never count out Bibbs.
No.
Look what he did today. He killed a man. He's dangerous at all times. So I never count him out. Team, singles, he is one of the mainstay players.
No, and listen, right now Bibbs stands at 3-4, but there was another player that was 3-4 and went on a huge run and is now the singles champion of the world, and that's Sam Levine. So and he lost his first match of season 4, and wanted to have a big run. I still think Bibbs is going to have a big run this season. Look out for him. And guys, that was the match. Thank you so much for both the Patreon match that you saw earlier today between Scarpino and McCouga, the live event that's happening. Become a patron today. There's so much we have going on, and like I mentioned, March 15th, the live event. It is happening at the El Portal Theater. If you are here, if you are in Los Angeles, if you are not, come on, drive over and come see us. It is the first big live event that we're doing. It's going to be a lot of fun.
It was okay calling the match next
Same
to you.
Here.
I don't understand why a grown man smells like tuna fish, but I'm okay with it. We're going to be fine.
Well, I just ate a sandwich.
That's a reference to a movie.
Oh.
2 points if you get it. All right.
All right. That was nice. Bye.
What's going on, Schmoedown fans? Frank here, and the Godfather tames the beast. It's the Schmoedown Breakdown.
And your winner!
William Bibbiani started off strong, missing one question in the first round. That broke a 3-game streak of going 8 of 8 in the first round. But in the second round, McWeeney closed the gap and outscored the Beast 7-6. Now, when a player wins a second round, they have gone on to win 70% of the matches in the past. And that's what happened here, as Bibbiani once again falters in the final round. McWeeney earns the 17th comeback win in Schmoedown singles history. And looking at their numbers, Both players correctly answered 11 of 15 questions, but the determining factor was in the third round, as it so often is. Bibbiani is now 9 of 18 lifetime in the final round, whereas McWeeney, he is 8 of 10 lifetime in the final round. For all things Schmoedown stats, go to SD Rundown Stats on Twitter, and don't forget the Schmoedown Rundown every Saturday on iTunes and YouTube. This week, we're talking to the beast himself, William Bibbiani. This has been your Schmoedown Breakdown.
How's it going, guys? If you didn't know about the Patreon,
Yeah, we know about the Patreon by now. Once I have money again, I will give you money, and that is a great place to go. Yay! Bye.